Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Jimbo, and today we're talking about two new graphene products. So the first one is by Black Magic. No one really talks about them. This is the Black Magic Intense Graphene Quick Detailer. These are both quick detailers. Boast insane shine, slickness, and protection with their graphene armor nanotechnology, as they boast about it. It's a 3-in-1 specifically formulated with graphene armor nanotechnology. Of course, the technology they probably made up. Comes in this snazzy bottle. Pick this one up at Walmart, but I will make sure to link everything below, as well as the chemicals that we use to torture everything. The next up is this Rain-X Pro. I guess they have a Pro line. Rain-X, again, graphene shield technology. So we have armor technology and shield technology. This is going to be an interesting test. Extreme hydro slickness, hydrophobicity, and shine. So both kind of talking about the same thing, just using different words to describe it. So I have the panel freshly prepped because I did a video on how to polish indirect sunlight. I'll try to link that in the card above if you're interested in polishing indirect sunlight. So the panel is ready. Let's apply this. We're going to let it cure, and then we'll put it through the torture test. All right, let's do this. We're going to put the Black Magic Intense Graphene. This is the armor nanotechnology. We'll do 3 sprays. See if I can get a little sniffy sniff. Smells pretty good, actually. Not bad at all. Definitely nothing like the Atoms or the 303. So 3 sprays is quite a bit for half a panel, but it's going on really smooth, kind of evaporating through. Doesn't really look like it's leaving any streaks. And lays down a nice finish. Definitely is slick. Pretty streak free. All right, pretty simple. Would definitely expect that from a detail spray. So perfect, nothing crazy there. Doesn't, streak a bunch. Doesn't have you chasing your tail. Delivers a smooth surface right away. And then we'll do the Rain-X. This is the graphene shield technology. Again, we'll do 3 sprays, and you can compliment me now if you want that I pre-prime those triggers. Usually I get myself in trouble there. This one doesn't smell as good. Black Magic kind of has a fruity smell, but actually the application is almost identical. Very quick. You can feel the smoothness underneath the towel instantly, which is nice to see, especially in a detailer. So I'm very interested to see how these products kind of react to water if they bead up. But for the most part, and did I just see that? You know what? I'm going to do a couple more sprays because it looks like the Rain-X, I'm going to do another coat real quick. It looks like the Rain-X actually does have some color to it, whereas I'm not sure the Black Magic did. It's kind of weird. I noticed this on some graphene stuff too. If you try to layer it right away like that, it almost has the reverse effect and does start to get a little tacky, but overall looks pretty smooth, but you can see there may be a little color to that. Let me go back to this Black Magic and see. Oh yeah, a lot of color on the Black Magic. Weird that I didn't pick it up when I was wiping it, but a lot of color in the Black Magic. So both these are going to stain your towels, which brings an argument in for the turtle wax graphene stuff. They use the clear graphene, so it doesn't stain your towels, which is nice. Actually, the only ones out there right now. That's nice. On the second layer, the Black Magic works a little bit better. I'm gonna let this cure for a few hours. I actually have a detail to do, and then I'll come back to it and start the torture test. Ladies and gentlemen, well, it's actually been about 24 hours. So on the right, we have the Rain-X Graphene, and on the left, we have the Black Magic. Let's see how these perform with a little water test here. It's been 24 hours. I said I was only gonna give it a few and then got busy. So that's how it is. So let's use the pressure washer, see how these are looking. So that's that. Let me go get the blower. I will say the beads don't look insane. I mean, they look good, right? And again, this is just a quick detail. The beads look good. let me take that back. The beads look strong, but they're more that oblong versus that really long. This is the flex blower, and this blower sucks for anything other than this. It's not very good. All right, so let's see. What do we want to hit it with first? First, let's go with the Hybrid Solutions Hyperfoam Wheel Cleaner Tire Prep. Oh man, it's so good to be back doing the torture test. I've missed it so much. You don't even know. So for a quick detailer, just a quick recap, I really don't have much faith that these are gonna hold, even though I would love them to hold a little bit, because these are just toppers, and out of toppers, we really don't expect a whole heck of a lot out of a topper. So me personally, I'll be interested to see if these even make it through this. But I will say, either way, regardless of what the outcome is here with these tests, I am very, very excited to see these, even these like really, really heavy retail only brands. I'm really excited to see them step into the space. And the reason why I do these tests is so that when you go to the aisle of confusion, you know kind of what, if you have to pick something out. If you have to pick something out, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna grab? So let's wash this off and see where we're at. Look at that. And I'm gonna give it a good, really good thorough rinse instead of the wet towel like I used to, because it looks like as soon as we get a clear rinse off, we're good to go. So on the left, the Black Magic, I'm gonna say they both look about the same. So pretty good there. Beading is still strong. Again, those oblong beads, but I'll take it. Because you can see on the blow off how easily it is. And who doesn't like a good blow, you know what I mean? I will say too, kind of something interesting to note, that the black, this panel is a metallic black, and it looks very good out in the sun. So again, easy products to use, that's what I'm going after. And in a pinch, as a professional, what can you go after? This is an acid. It's a water spot remover. This is definitely something that you would be using on your paint, 100%, especially if you had water spots. And I will link everything, all my torture products, all the products that we're using in here. I will, of course, link everything up in the show notes below so you could get it for yourself as well. A lot of people ask me about wheel acid, so I'll make sure I link that below. Wheel acid is just done right, is a really, 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 really good tool to have in your professional arsenal, but also as a consumer too, if you get hit with some really bad water spots or something. So this is definitely something that you would use on your paint. I'm not sure what that mark is right there. So give that a good wipe in. That's definitely a product you'd be wiping into your paint to remove water spots. See what happens here. So it looks like under the water pressure, the Black Magic is going to beading a little bit more, whereas on the right side, the Rain-X Pro is still holding the beads pretty strong, even through the rinse. But I'm still not seeing too much of a degradation of product. Let's see what the blow off looks like. So pretty strong all around. We're gonna go to, this is an all-purpose cleaner. I use a lot of this cleaner in my Instagram reels, especially at a foaming sprayer like this. So if you're interested in this cleaner, I will also link it below. But also I want to invite you over to check out my Instagram. My Instagram Reels, just real short form, micro content, as I'm calling it, is doing extremely well over on Instagram. So if you want some entertaining videos, if you want more Jimbo, whatever. I don't talk in that one, so if I talk too much for you in this one, you could head over to my Instagram, and I don't talk at all. In fact, I don't say anything. Just really micro content. So this is a cleaner. I have it at about a lot to a little. Very, it's almost straight, to be honest. In that foam sprayer, I think it's 32 ounce. I'm gonna say I have 30 ounces of product to 2 ounces of water. I have quite a bit. It's a very strong dilution, and it's meant right now to strip everything. So really any weak product it's gonna strip. So I fully expect it to strip this. In fact, I hope it does, because I have another torture test that I wanna prep for. So double duty here. All right, that's drying off pretty quick. Let's rinse that and see if we did anything there. Definitely hurt it. But honestly, for a quick detailer, didn't hurt it enough, I don't think. I mean, it's pretty flat underneath the pressure, but you can see the water kind of, whatever you want to call that, like, whoo, when it does that. Let's check the blow. Pretty nice on the blow off. Not as strong as it was, but maybe we'll hit it one more time with the cleaner and see how it does. Let's hit it one more time with the foaming cleaner. Running out here. Time for a refill. So overall, I'm pretty freaking impressed. Pretty freaking impressed with how this is going. For a detailer, these detailers have lasted longer than some of the ceramic spray coatings that these online internet companies have boasted about. So, say overall, it's pretty dang good, huh? All right. So that cleaner, kind of equal to Tsunami, equal to the Tsunami cleaner. I just ran out of Tsunami, and I like to try different stuff, so I'm trying something else. Will probably become the kind of last torture thing. I'm trying to streamline the process a little bit for the torture test, so it'll probably just come down to how many times can that cleaner be on the panel. As you can see, the second go hurt it even more. So it's pretty damaged, but again, we're talking about a quick detail spray. I mean, we're talking about a topper, a last minute topper, and to go through that much torture, pretty impressed by two brands that really are, do I dare say, irrelevant? So Black Magic, and I think this just proves that there is something to graphene. You can see the water beads are displaced and there's no consistency, but it's still there. But I will say that I'm pretty impressed. In fact, I'm gonna leave a little bit of water on there, because what I wanna do is I just want a couple sprays, see if you could do like a no-touch option. So I think they're both dead, but pretty impressed for two quick detail sprays. And so I wonder if once it's flat, can you use this as kind of a spray and rinse, and would it restore the hydrophobic properties? Let's see. I know that's not how they say to use it, but I'm just kind of playing. And look at that, it does. It does restore the hydrophobic properties. That's pretty interesting. So, you know those spray and rinse sealants? I just wondered if you could use that almost as a same, and you kind of can, and that water beading comes back. So overall, I'm actually really impressed with these products. And again, for something that you could pick up off the shelves at AutoZone or Walmart or whatever, it's very, very impressive. And I think this is the first time I've been using the product, so of course I want to kind of run it through the paces personally. But I think these are two products that I definitely need to spend a little bit more time with and take, you know, a lot of people will just write it off because it's Black Magic or it's Rain-X or it's got to be crap and all that. But I think, you know, for me personally, I like doing this stuff because I like learning what I can get and what I could actually recommend to my clients as well. So that concludes this torture test, but really, really impressed with both these products. And again, I will have everything linked below. So if you guys have any questions, check the description and the products, and I will catch you guys on the next one. See ya.